evening, everyone. Thank you so much for purchasing this Dine at Home Autumn Experience box. I think it's a really special meal. I think you're really going to enjoy it, hopefully, anyway. So yeah, this is just a little demonstrational video for you. Starter and dessert. I will speak over the camera whilst I prep it, heat it up and prep and plate it. But the main, I'm just going to do it while speaking to the camera, just because there's a few more elements and I feel like it's just easier to do it that way. So here is your bread course with the whipped brown butter. Shortly after that, or after you've enjoyed it, you can get on with the crumpets. So literally just drop these in your pan of simmering water for a few minutes, probably 5 minutes, until they just warm through. Get them out, open the sous vide bag, put them on a little baking tray, and then get your caramelised onions, place it on top like I'm doing there. And then after that, get the blue cheese and place that on top. Then just get it in the oven at 180 for 4 minutes, just until the cheese is melting. The crumpet should be nice and hot anyway. So all you want to do is just melt the cheese and make sure everything is warm through. Then after that, just place the prosciutto on top. Then you have your egg yolk puree and your tarragon oil. Snip the edges of the little piping bag thingy, and pipe on as much or as little as you wish. Just dot it around. Next up is the tarragon oil. Literally snip the end and just pour that on as you wish as well. That just adds like a really nice freshness. Shouldn't work, but it does. And there you go, there's your final crumpet. Hope you enjoyed this one, because we did. So, got a few elements going on. So we have the pork shoulder croqueta, we have the potato terrine with the black garlic, and we have the pork belly. So I've just wrapped the pork belly in a little bit of tin foil around the actual meat, just so it doesn't dry out whilst you put it in the oven. It's got a little bit of the pork fat underneath it to keep it nice and moist. Then we have celeriac puree, the pork jus, the beetroot, pickled beetroot, and the pork scratchings. I've also included a little black garlic aioli, because when I practiced this the first time, there just wasn't enough black garlic coming through on the potato terrine. So even though it's got black garlic running through it as well, just thought a few little dots of this on top will just really bring it to life. So first thing you want to do, make sure the oven is up to 200 degrees. All together in the oven, you just want to heat them through because they're all already cooked, out 7-8 minutes, and then we'll get onto the rest of the elements whilst they're in the oven. So I've got the pork in the oven and I've got the terrine in the oven. I'm going to put the celeriac and the jus in the pan of simmering water just to heat through. It'll only take a few minutes, probably like 4 minutes. So the pork and the potato has now been in the oven for about 5 minutes. I'm going to just chuck on the same baking sheet, the butternut squash and the scratchings, just to heat them through as well. So when everything's looking nice and hot, about 8-9 minutes I'd say. Get it out the oven now. So we've got the elements there. I'm going to reach out the celeriac puree. You must remember to smile. My concentration face is just a little bit too harsh sometimes. So yeah, just cut the corner of this and literally just squeeze it out onto the plate. You can plate however you want. This is literally just a guide. I'm just making it up as I go along. So I'll just put it there, get a spoon, smooth it out, make a fancy little spoon. Then you want to get your croqueta. Your potato terrine. And then carefully just unwrap the pork belly. Put the butternut squash around. pork scratchings. Don't forget the beetroot. This just adds a bit of freshness to the whole dish. And just snip the end of your black garlic aioli and just pipe little dots on top of the potato. And of course, the jus. Just reach it out of the hot water. Again, snip the end, just the corner, and just pour it on as you so desire. Nice, thick, glossy gorgeousness. And there you have it. As simple and easy as that, with hardly any cleanup, you've got yourself a gorgeous dinner. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know. So next up, and last but not least, is your dessert. So I've pre-packaged and vacuum packed the sticky toffee puddings with the sauce. So just the same as the crumpets, put them in the pan of simmering water until they're heated through, say about 5 minutes. And then just reach them out. Obviously be careful because they're super hot. And then, yeah, all you need to do is grab your bowls, snip the ends, and just plate. Pretty much as simple as that. So I'm now just drizzling the rest of the sauce that's in the bottom of the packet just all over that sticky toffee pudding. It's so gorgeous and rich and oozy and delicious. Then next up, you want to get the sliced pear that's just in the box. You can heat this through if you like, just put it in the oven on low. I didn't bother with mine and it worked really nicely. The contrast between the hot sticky toffee pudding and the cold pear was just perfect. So I've just placed mine just on top of the sticky toffee pudding. I've fanned it for you anyway. And then get your creme fraiche and literally just blob it on wherever you like. I just put mine at the side of the sticky toffee pudding, and I am usually a custard girl with my sticky toffee pudding or ice cream, but the creme fraiche, I do admit, it works really, really well. It just takes away from the richness of the whole dish. So yeah, I hope you agree. And there you go, that is your dessert. Sticky toffee pudding, brown butter toffee sauce, a poached pear, and a nice creme fraiche to go on the side. And that's the finale to your meal, apart from your little chocolate that you get in the box, which, by the way, is honey caramel flavour. So yes, I really hope that you enjoyed it, and please let me know. And if you did enjoy it, please leave me a review. That would mean so much. And thank you. I hope that you order a box again.